Sub2API is an AI API gateway platform that lets you distribute and manage API quotas from AI product subscriptions. It provides platform-generated API keys so users can access upstream AI services, while the platform handles authentication, billing, load balancing, and request forwarding. You can choose from several deployment methods. The recommended way is to use the on-a-click installation script, which downloads binaries from GitHub releases, installs them in Sub2API, creates a system service, and opens a setup wizard in your browser. The wizard guides you through configuring PostgreSQL, Redis, and creating an admin account. After that, the service runs automatically on startup. Alternatively, you can deploy with Docker Compose. A script downloads the Compose file and environment example, generates secure secrets, and starts PostgreSQL, Redis, and the Sub2API container. The Docker setup uses local directories for easy backup and migration. You can also run the whole stack on a Mac OS machine that supports Apple containers, or build directly from source if you want to customize the code. The project is built with Go for the backend, Vue for the frontend, PostgreSQL for storage, and Redis for caching and rate limiting. It includes features such as multi-account management, API key distribution, token-level billing, smart scheduling with sticky sessions, concurrency and rate limiting per user and per account, a built-in payment system for user top-ups, an admin dashboard, composite groups that resolve requested models to concrete providers, and support for embedding external systems via iframes. Core concepts: multi-account management. You can configure different upstream account types, including OAuth and API keys. API key distribution. The platform issues unique API keys for users that internally map to upstream providers. Precise billing. Usage is tracked at the token level, and costs are calculated accurately. Smart scheduling. The gateway selects the best account for a request based on sticky sessions and account health. Concurrency control. Limits on how many requests a user or account can handle at a time. Rate limiting. Configurable request and token limits per user. Built-in payment. Supports major payment processors for user self-service top-ups. Admin dashboard. Web interface for monitoring, managing users, accounts, and logs. Composite groups. Admin-defined groups that map a requested model to one or more actual providers to improve availability. External system integration. You can embed ticketing systems or other apps in the admin dashboard via iframes. Setup begins with installing the required infrastructure: Linux server, PostgreSQL 15 or newer, Redis 7 or newer, and root privileges. After running the install script or starting the Docker Compose stack, go to http://your_server_p:8080 and follow the wizard. The wizard will ask for database credentials, Redis details, and then prompt for an admin email and password. Once finished, it writes a config file and starts the service. The service runs on port 8080 by default, but you can change it in the configuration file. The config file also holds secret keys for JWT, TOTP encryption, and an optional admin email and password. If you prefer to build the binaries yourself, clone the repository, run the pnpm installation for the frontend, then build the backend and run Go build with the embed flag included. For quick starts, the Docker Compose script creates two selectable modes: a local directory version that's easy to back up, and a named volume version that's simpler. The local directory version is recommended for production or frequent backups because you can tar the entire data directory and move it with minimal effort. Once the service is running, you can use the API key distribution feature. The platform will generate unique API keys that you give to users. The gateway then forwards those requests to upstream providers and charges you according to usage. Sub2API also supports several big middle providers. They have built-in support for Claude, Openai, Gemini, and Grok, along with Docker images for fast deployment. The project includes detailed documentation on how to configure OAuth, Grok API accounts, and how to use the Grok CLI. There are also specific endpoints for anti-gravity accounts, which are similar to the official Claude and Gemini, simply with alternate backend channels. Important notes: the gateway is intentionally open for experimentation, but you should review the terms of service for any upstream provider you use. The project is licensed under the GNU Lesser General Public License v3.0. Use or modify it only within the license terms. The gateway is designed for research or internal use. You are responsible for compliance with local laws and for any commercial use. It can be run in a simple mode for developers who want quick access without full SaaS features. In that mode, you set an environment variable run mode equals simple and must also confirm you intend to start the service in production by setting simple mode confirm equals true. If you need to migrate to a new server, the Docker Compose local version lets you tar the folder, transfer it, and start the stack on the new host with a single command. Users appreciate the many sponsor integrations that provide free or discounted rates for standard models. The sponsor list on the homepage explains each provider, what models they expose, and how to register to get better pricing and volume discounts. The project includes an extensive README with diagrams, code snippets, and instructions that are heavily Markdown-based and contain many tables and code blocks. For a spoken read-through, you can focus on the plain prose sections and summarize the key points about installation, deployment, features, and usage, while skipping over the more detailed technical tables and code samples.